How to get your 10 first users for your product. Before getting into it, in my full-time job, I'm a product manager. I built 2 apps with hundreds of thousands of users, and on the side, I've built 2 profitable side projects. Now, I think the main problem that people make when they try to get their first 10 users is they kind of overcomplicate it. So like a lot of founders jump into, okay, I'm gonna do SEO and that's how I'm gonna get my users. I'm gonna do content marketing. I'm gonna do like blind outreach or whatever. But it's actually super simple. The only way to consistently get your first 10 users is to reach out to them one by one. And here's what you gotta do. Hopefully you build your product with an end user in mind or with a problem to solve in mind, right? And the only way to get those first people to try it out is to find people who fill that kind of like user criteria that you set up or who are actively talking about the problem that you're trying to solve. And then you slide into their DMs. That is it. And you just have to do this to get your first 10 users. I'm very sorry, there's no silver bullet, there's no way around it, but here are a couple of things that you can do to make this whole process a little bit easier. First thing you need to do is not waste your time by writing an email template or a message template where you just copy paste stuff. It's not gonna work. I mean, sure, some people are gonna bite, but I truly believe that people have like a nose for bullshit and people know when a message is automated. Rather, browse the internet, browse Reddit, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever, find that person who's talking about the problem, and then write a super personalized message for that person. And when I say personalized, I don't mean like mention their name. I'm just say that, hey, I just saw your tweet from this about this problem. I built this. Would you want to try it out? Secondly, make it clear that your main intention is to get feedback and get early feedback, right? Like you're probably not going to close a 100K deal with your very first customer of your new product. The best thing that you can get out of these first few customers is people that you know, like truly know, people who have this problem that you're trying to solve, and people who are willing to come on a journey with you. A lot of people forget that those early users of your product are what we call early adopters. People who are out there looking for new things to try out and people who have an understanding that this new thing isn't going to be perfect. And then finally, just assume that only 5% of people are going to respond to you. All right? Just assume that and you won't cry every day when no one responds to your messages. I've been through this. When I came to the UK, actually, I was one of those like charity people who stand on the street and try to get you to like donate to a charity. So I'm very used to rejection, and something that has always helped my brain is to just assume that the status quo is that only 5% of people will respond. And that's it. Do not overcomplicate it. Go directly to the person, talk to them, build a relationship, and that's it.